Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a boy named Ali. Ali was very mischievous, but he had a pure heart. But he had a little problem. He always lied. Whenever something broke or a prank was played, he would quickly say, "It wasn't me." One day, there was a big competition at Ali's school. The student with the best homework would get a shiny prize. But, oh no! Ali hadn't done his homework. So the next day, he copied someone else's work and brought it. The teacher looked closely and asked, "Ali, is this your homework?" A battle began inside Ali's heart. One side said, "Lie, like always." But his conscience whispered gently, "Tell the truth, Ali." Ali looked down and said, "No sir, this is not my homework. I copied it from someone else." The teacher smiled and said, "Ali, you've shown great courage by telling the truth. You won't get the prize, but telling the truth is the greatest reward of all." From that day on, Ali never lied again, because he had learned, truth brings peace to the heart. The one who speaks the truth is always respected, no matter what the circumstances are.
Leftovers lesson. Once upon a time, in the cheerful town of Munchville, lived an 8-year-old boy named Rayan. He had everything a kid could dream of: delicious food, fun toys, and a warm home. But Rayan had one bad habit. He always wasted food. At lunch, he'd take 3 sandwiches and throw away 2. At dinner, he'd scoop his plate full of rice and only eat half. His parents warned him many times. "Rayan, don't waste food. There are kids in the world who go to sleep hungry." But Rayan just shrugged. "It's just food. We have plenty," he'd say with a smirk. One night, after refusing to eat his vegetables and tossing them in the trash, Rayan fell asleep without a second thought. But at midnight, something strange happened. His room began to glow green, and suddenly, a talking banana peel named Peely jumped out of the trash can. "Wake up, Rayan!" Peely squeaked. Rayan blinked in shock. You're alive? Yes, let's go with me." Whoosh! Rayan landed in a strange place called the Land of Leftovers, where every food he ever threw away was alive and angry. A soggy sandwich marched up to him. "You think we're trash? We could have filled someone's belly." An old carrot added, "We were grown with care, watered every day, and you didn't even taste us." The leftover army chased Rayan through Leftover World. He begged Peely for help. "I'm sorry, I didn't know," Rayan cried. Peely looked at him kindly. "It's not too late, but you must see one more place." With a zap, Rayan was transported to a dry, dusty land where kids sat around empty plates, their stomachs rumbling. "These children don't have enough to eat," said Peely. "Imagine if your leftovers made it here." Rayan watched as one little girl smiled at just a spoonful of rice. He felt his heart ache. The next morning, Rayan woke up in his bed, sweaty and confused. But something had changed. At breakfast, he took only what he could eat. At lunch, he asked to pack leftovers. That night, he told his parents, "From now on, I'm only taking what I need, and we should start giving extra food to those in need." His parents smiled, proud of the change in their son. From that day on, Rayan became the ambassador of anti-food waste at school. He even started a campaign called "Save a Bite, Save a Life." And every time he saw a banana peel, he gave it a little smile, just in case it was Peely watching from the shadows. Always remember, don't waste food. Respect every bite. And remember, what you throw away could be someone else's treasure.